Good evening, guys. Get ready with me to talk about what life is like in your 30s. I'm such a homebody progressively as I get older. I'm ready to unwind so I can eat some dinner at home. It is actually my birthday next month and I'm about to turn 32, and so I've been doing a ton of self-reflection. I'm about to use my micellar water. Although I'm in my 30s and I feel the most confident in who I am and have a clear sense of what I value, I sometimes feel like I'm just like in my early 20s, completely lost in all these new trials of my life that have been breeding a lot of feelings of anxiety. And I feel like I'm rediscovering myself for the first time again. Just navigating all these new trials that are different than in your 20s, like things like marriage and whether or not I want to have children, and doing things that nurture my inner child and questioning if I'm acting mature enough for my age. Seriously, in the past 4 months, I've kind of had the worst anxiety I've ever had in my entire life, to the point that I was getting severe rashes below my chest area. It was pretty bad and the rashes kept reappearing for like 3 months straight. I will say something that I feel differently in my 30s than my 20s is that I'm a lot more open in sharing my vulnerabilities. I think in my 20s I cared so much more about my image and how I came off, but in your 30s I've completely come to have radical acceptance of who I am and all my imperfections. I feel like in my 20s I felt almost kind of invincible and took my body for granted. Since I noticed that my body has a lot more sensitivity now, I'm so much more interested in health and fitness. I work out regularly and I've never been so consistent in my entire life. I think this is the most fit I've ever been. In addition to health and wellness, I've also been so much more interested in skincare. My skin is so much drier than how it was in my 20s. I feel like I turn into a raisin when I don't regularly keep up in maintaining my skincare routine. So I have been very good with using this time of doing my skincare as a way to pamper myself and to unwind. I really take the time when I'm doing my skincare. And as you can see, I'm so gentle on my skin. I do not rub or tug. Literally want to treat your skin like it's tofu or baby's butt. Now, time for a little rinsey rinse. I use this antioxidant cleanser, which doesn't foam up. Now I'm going to apply my topical skincare products based on viscosity. The first one is going to be this rice toner. I don't like using a cotton pad so that I do not waste products. Pat, pat. Treat it like tofu. But yeah, honestly, doing my skincare is one of my favorite parts of the day. It just feels so relaxing, especially because the past few months, like I said, I've been struggling a little bit with anxiety. It really helps talking to a professional, which is why I want to share about BetterHelp. This video is sponsored by BetterHelp, and if you haven't heard of BetterHelp already, it is a tool for therapy, which I am a huge advocate for. Next, I'm going to use this EGF serum. I just want to share that therapy has taught me so much about self-awareness. I remember the first time I ever went to therapy, and it was during COVID. I went to BetterHelp and I spoke to a therapist twice a week because just during COVID, I was really struggling with my mental health, just like many people, and I was single at the time and the isolation just really got to me. Next, I'm going to use this vitamin C serum. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to listen to you. I used them for the first time when I was struggling with my mental health during COVID, when I didn't have an option to see a therapist in person. For me, BetterHelp made starting therapy feel a lot less intimidating. You can have sessions over the phone, video chat, or even messaging, whatever feels right for you. They match you with one of over 30,000 therapists quickly, ensuring you get the support you need, tailored to your preferences and challenges. Therapy can feel like dating in the sense that it can take a while until you find someone that is the right fit, but when you do, it feels so great to have a trained professional who can help guide you and give you tools on developing your self-awareness. I've personally found it really helpful during dark times, and if you are interested in trying it for yourself, I highly recommend checking out BetterHelp. You can go to my link or select Asuna at sign up for a special discount off your first month. Next, I'm gonna use retinol. Retinol is something I started using when I hit 30 because all other skincare products are for prevention, while retinol is one of the few skincare products that can actually cure skin damage. Boop, boop. Some of the things that have become more important to me in my 30s are things like self-care, anti-aging, health and wellness, nurturing my inner child, and finding my peace. Now to seal everything in, I'm using this Claire's sleep mask. I love this stuff so much. If you have dry skin, go run and get this stuff. It is so incredibly hydrating. It has like a jello-y texture, and then when you apply it on your skin, it immediately kind of transforms into a watery texture. Now I know I'm not supposed to use my hands, but I lost the spatula. Rub it together. Oh my god, it feels so great. As you can see, I'm looking like a glazed donut. I want to be so moist and hydrated when I go to bed. I absolutely love Korean skincare products. Speaking of Korean skincare products, there's recently a new device that I found. This is it. It is basically 6 tools in one. There's so many things that it does. I actually just recently got it, so I've only used it a few times. After I applied all of my skincare, I go in with this because it increases the absorption and also tightens and lifts your face. It has 6 modes, but I'm just gonna use one of the modes just to demonstrate it for you guys. Just to make this device glide onto my face better, I'm gonna use this calming gel. And now I'm starting, it's pulsating, and I do this for about 5 minutes.
1 minute passed.
The things I love to do in my 30s. Taking time, taking care of my skin and my body. Now that I really notice my skin's elasticity is not like how it was in my 20s, I'm just way more invested in anti-aging skincare. I just want to be an immortal fairy. Now that I've finished this up, I'm gonna go ahead and use these eye gels. Your eyes are the most delicate parts of your face. I'm trying to take better care of them. Wear more sunglasses. Whoop. Apply this eye gel to give it more hydration. Gotta lock in the hydration. Look how glossy my face is now. As Hailey Bieber always says, you want to go to bed looking like a glazed donut. Next, I'm going to apply some hydrating lip product. It's very buttery soft. Feels so great. Next, I'm taking this Japanese lash serum. I always use a lash growth serum. I literally have been using a lash serum since middle school. Especially being my 30s, I like things that are more low maintenance. I never ever use full strip lashes anymore. This stuff, it really takes care of my lashes so that I just need mascara. And last but not least, you cannot forget the neck. They say the first signs of aging are your eyes and your neck. This is supposed to improve the wrinkles and fine lines and also the hyperpigmentation. So it lightens your neck. Especially because like I kind of have like these 2 dark lines, and I feel like since I've been applying this consistently, it's been lightening those 2 lines. And don't forget to apply sunscreen to your neck, guys. There is my full-on skincare routine and everything that I've been doing to preserve this face. I want to age like wine, and if you guys have any questions, let me know. I love you guys.